And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for the West All-Stars, James is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Doncic.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
The East leading by 15. Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's Morant in the corner. From 12 feet out. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Morant. Outside Irving. Wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Good on the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Jokic against Giannis. Doncic passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Here's Morant. Morant with another miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pass to Jokic. And he goes big with the top right over Ja Morant.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
The East leading by 11. Morant with it. And that one, good. Morant's got 10.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Irving dishes to Embiid, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Morant. Count the basket. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Tatum. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
That bucket in no time at all. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half. The West trails by 17. Here's Edwards, and it's in there.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. Morant with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Giannis breezing right through that defense.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to Morant. No good with the triple. The West trails by 13 on the wing. Doncic lets the 3 fly. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. Adebayo is checked in for the East. DeRozan comes in for Mitchell. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the West. Halliburton comes in for Luka Doncic. Here's Brown. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Brown right side. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A little contact there. Could have drawn a whistle, but Morant just plays through.
For 3, Edwards. And the West hit again from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And then Morant slams it in.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
The West trails by 14, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the East. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Lillard subbed in for John Morant. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jaren Jackson comes in for Jokic, and Irving subbed in for Halliburton. Offensive rebound, and a missed layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And so it's the East All-Stars with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Tatum. Adebayo is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Here's Tatum. Randall grabs the board. And Randall has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Down by 12. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump. And then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's DeRozan in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The East leading by 10. Adebayo with the screen on Doncic. Giannis passes to Adebayo. Some solid defense there from Jackson. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Giannis. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. James checked in for Jaylen Brown.
Now into the lineup for the West All-Stars. Number 23.
The shot by Irving. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the East All-Stars call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant, not afraid to get physical.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the West. Jokic comes in for Luka Doncic. The West trails by 8. Outside Irving. From outside, off the mark. Embiid with the steal. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Morant. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Edwards. James outside. Puts up a 3. LeBron with the triple. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Doncic is checked in.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close. And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Doncic way outside. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take off the entire team to earn that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Irving. The West again cannot hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. Here's Morant.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
14 foul.
Here's Irving. They set the screen. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Irving. From downtown, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Tatum for 3. The West grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. The dish to LeBron. The pass to Jokic. And here is Doncic, guarded by Tatum. Lock at 6. Shoots from the block. Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Luka Doncic.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by the East. They lead by 6. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
The East leading by 6. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Stolen by Markkanen. Morant with it. Now defended by Embiid. And then Morant slams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 8. 44 seconds left in the fourth. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Luka Doncic. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
And here's Tatum for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Over to the left wing. Embiid from outside. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Embiid. Money!
And that's a sweet dime from Jokic. He's always had good vision, and it only seems to get better every year.
And they commit an intentional foul. This is another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
14 foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
James kicks to Jokic. And the 3 off target. So they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
The 3 for Doncic. He doesn't hit that one. So the East All-Stars win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered.